Hello everybody, and welcome to Morzak EV, a channel dedicated to all things electric vehicles, electric vehicle charging and all related technologies. One of the reasons me and producer Claire founded Morzak as a business and started the YouTube channel was to get involved in renewable technologies, which we've been passionate about for a long time, and to help educate people in moving over to these sustainable technologies. When we started the business, one of the first organisations we joined was Sustainability West Midlands, a not-for-profit organisation developed catalysing sustainability throughout all sectors by providing advice to leaders, helping organisations develop practical solutions to combat climate change, and sharing their successes through communication. This month was SWM's 20th birthday, and we attended the celebration in Birmingham, so I thought it would be good to showcase the organisation, talk about SWM's sustainability roadmap for 2030, and talk about the event. Roll the credits. SWM works with organisations of all types, from local authorities, micro businesses like ourselves, large corporations, educational institutions and public sector businesses. They've all been going since 2003 and are helping to transform the West Midlands to become not only greener and more sustainable, but also more socially and economically fair for all its people. This year marks the 20th birthday for SWM, and they held an event at Millennium Point in Birmingham to not only celebrate, but allow networking for all its members, host speakers and panels on relevant subjects, discuss progress so far against the roadmap, and outline challenges for the future. Just as a side note, when we entered the event, Millennium Point is hosting this wonderful art installation by artist Luke Duram called Gaia. Inspired by the scientific hypothesis of the same name, developed by James Lovelock and Lynn Margulis, which focuses on how all the systems of the Earth, biological, climate, marine, atmospheric and human, are all intrinsically linked. I'll link to the sources of info for these topics on the cards and in the description below. The event started with a great poem by Johnny Fluffypunk called Put the Children by a Tree. Again, links to the poem and in the card and in the description, followed by an excellent talk and a Q&A by keynote speaker Professor Chris Baines. Some really interesting things Chris pointed out about Birmingham in particular was how the Industrial Revolution helped develop one of the most sustainable ways of transporting heavy goods, the horse-drawn canal barge, which has since been almost entirely lost. Chris was also one of the founding members of the Birmingham and Black Country Wildlife Trust in 1980. And when he founded the Birmingham and Black Country Wildlife Trust, he received hate mail from the surrounding wildlife trusts who claimed he was devaluing nature because the region was too barren and devoid of anything interesting to justify a wildlife trust. Totally crazy. Following this, SWM's CEO Anna Bright gave a great talk on the challenges of running the organisation throughout COVID and what challenges and opportunities lie ahead, before two Q&A sessions with expert panels on a whole host of climate change, sustainability and economic topics. Finally, we took part in a networking session where we could discuss one-on-one with new people and organisations about possible business opportunities, collaborations, projects, ideas and thoughts. We met some really interesting people during this networking session and it was really insightful. I just want to talk briefly on SWM's Sustainability Roadmap 2030, which was launched in 2020 and outlines some achievable but challenging targets for the West Midlands region by 2030, which ultimately helps the UK achieve its net zero targets, but in a fair and economic way. I won't go over the goals, but it's worth reading over as there are targets in there that may surprise you, or may even inspire you to go on and set your own climate change targets for your business or your own personal home. Ultimately, if organisations wish to continue to exist, they will need to adapt to new climate challenges in a fair and economical way. And SWM help organisations do this by sharing ideas and inspiration and connecting organisations who would not have otherwise heard of each other. If you're working in the renewable sector yourself, or you're looking to make your business more sustainable, joining SWM may be a good option. Their pricing structure is reasonable and fair based on the organisation's size, and we've enjoyed the journey since 2019. And we look forward to working with SWM for the foreseeable future. So, thanks for inviting us to the conference. Happy birthday, Sustainability West Midlands, and here's to the next 20 years. So I hope that was insightful. If it was, give us a cheeky thumbs up on that like button, subscribe, check out our other social media, check out our Octopus referral code for £50 credit on your Octopus account when you sign up, and thanks very much for watching.